This is workshop 2, and we are going to be talking about module 3 from the workbook, which is all about creating an action plan to improve your health. I would strongly suggest you start with your career module, just because you're going to have the biggest impact on your life with that. But if you can possibly improve your health, even if you're already fit and healthy, if you can set yourself some big goals, there's no point in having an amazing career if your health is suffering. And for a lot of us, health issues or just feeling kind of out of control with food, or not feeling as healthy as we want, can have a big impact on our lives overall. Which is why I would also encourage you to do module 1, which is where you decide the emotions that you enjoy feeling. Because when you are on a health journey, you need to build in as many positive emotions into your day as you can. So most people, they just want to improve their health overall. If you're dealing with some very significant health issues, obviously the first place to start is with your doctor. But when you do anything, when you start off making an action plan, the first thing, as you know, because this is a planning professionals workshop, you start with a mind flush. And generally, your mind flush, when you do it for health issues, is much easier because there's some very specific things that you need to kind of fix to make yourself feel healthier. Normally, though, we know what they are, but it's actually taking the action which is so difficult. We all plan on eating a salad, but then when you get to the restaurant and they've got some delicious dessert, it's very, very hard to say no. The good thing now is that you know all about your primitive brain. For me, health and fitness is always my biggest struggle. I can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and work, but there's no way I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and meal prep or chop fruit or go and work out. It's not going to happen. So I feel your pain if health and fitness is a struggle for you. But now you know that it's your primitive brain that's making you eat the salad, and not eat the salad, it's making you eat the delicious food, because it's the pleasure-seeking part of the brain. And it's the energy-conserving part of the brain that tells you not to go and work out. It's not that you're lazy, it's not that you have no self-control, and it's not that you have no self-discipline. We just have to learn to control our primitive brains. So how do we do that? We do a mind flush and we write down all the things that we want to achieve. So you can start off with short-term goals. Short-term goals are easy things. Drinking more water, drinking less alcohol, walking for 20 minutes every day. Simple things like packing a lunch instead of buying lunch when you go out. Then you've got your food with you and you can make a better food choice. Medium-term goals would be something that you could get done in the next year or so, maybe losing some weight. Running, if you enjoy running, run a longer distance or run it faster, or starting to work out daily. And then long-term goals obviously would be losing a significant amount of weight, something like stopping smoking, running a marathon. And I can tell you right now, I will never ever run a marathon. I'd like to run a 5K faster, but you have to be realistic about what your goals are. It has to be doable, and I think you get to a certain stage in your life and it has to be enjoyable, because if it's not enjoyable, you're not going to do it. But a long-term goal could be something like lowering your cholesterol or blood pressure or something like that. Whatever those goals are, write them down. And then decide which of those goals is going to have the biggest impact on your health. Is it going to be losing some weight? Is it going to be fitter? Or is it simply doing some kind of meal plan so that you make better choices? Meal planning is my biggest struggle. I hate cooking. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I enjoy cooking, but I hate grocery shopping and I hate the cleanup afterwards. And if someone would prep for me and I could just cook, it would be okay. But for me, I make meal plans, and sticking to them is the hardest thing. I can go and exercise, I can go work out, but it's the meal prep that is the hardest part for me. Sorry, the meal planning and sticking to my plan. So for you, you need to just decide what's going to have the biggest impact on your health. Because if you get healthier and you feel better about yourself, it's going to make you more confident, which is going to have an effect at work. And if you're feeling tired because your diet's not good or your health's not good, if you can fix that issue, it's going to give you more energy at work. So all of the things tie into health. So decide what your number one health goal is. For me, it's always creating a meal plan and then sticking with it. And then for me, making sure that I walk my dog or cycle every day. So the big thing when it comes to a health goal, career, at least you have a boss and you have a lot of people motivating you. The biggest thing when you write down all the steps that you need to take to be able to achieve your health goal is to anticipate all those obstacles. Because for me, the meal plan, it takes so many different things. It's make sure that I have the list of all the recipes, that I've got all the ingredients. When am I going to go shopping? For those of you who've never done grocery pickup, it is a life changer. And if you're someone who has the extra money to be able to get them to deliver to your house, apparently that's amazing. I've never done it. I do Walmart grocery pickup. I can sit and it takes me 5 minutes online to order them on their app, and then I go pick them up. So you need to anticipate all the things that are going to stop you working out or eating healthily or whatever your goal is. Because remember, when you identify the obstacles, they become the strategy that allows you to hit your goal. And you need to get people to support you and motivate you. Do you need to join some kind of online group? There's tons of Facebook groups out there motivated to health. Geared towards motivating you to hit health and fitness goals. But that is the most important thing, identifying the obstacles. And the other thing that I would add to this is you have to know why. What is your why? What is your reason for wanting to get healthy? Because when you're not wanting to work out, or you're wanting to eat the brownies instead of the salad, you need a very big why, and not just one why. It's got to be lots and lots and lots of different whys, from looking amazing and feeling great down to just waking up tomorrow and being proud because you said no to chocolate, or you forced yourself to go and walk when you didn't feel like it. So lots of obstacle identification and lots of whys will allow you to hit your health and fitness goals. And then you need to be able to schedule things on your calendar. For me, I do my online grocery shop every Sunday night, and then I go pick it up either on a Monday or a Tuesday, depending on what my schedule is like. So I schedule that. I try and sit down and make a meal plan every couple of weeks, but I tend to end up just cooking the same thing most of the time. And then schedule time if you're going to work out. All of those things need to be scheduled onto your calendar. If you're going to take a lunch to work, then you need to schedule the time to prep the food. All of those things need to be scheduled on your calendar. So that is how you decide what your health and fitness goals are, and then create your number one goal, which you then write the action plan for. And just like you can have key values or unifying principles for work, you can have them for your health. We all have people who prioritize health and fitness. To me, they're amazing because I can prioritize work, I can prioritize family, but health and fitness is always last on my list. And so you need to decide what your key values are for your health. For me, it's everything in moderation, and to be healthy enough that I'm never a burden on my family. But for you, it could be to be defined as the woman with great arms or the man with great abs. It sounds very vain, but if that's what motivates you to get up every day and work out, or to make healthy choices because those are your key values, then go for it. Whatever gets you the results in life is great. But health is very, very important. So make sure you make it a priority and get a really good action plan created to improve your health. Good luck.